Hello everybody and welcome back to Pravus Gaming and more Plague Inc. Evolved Custom Scenarios. Mid-January, still no updates to the popular tab. It's almost like Endemic Creations is like, you know what, I think we're done with Plague Inc. Let's move on and do something different, like our board game, because people love a good board game instead of a video game. Alright, well, there are a couple more things on here that we never did. For example, Combine Force, or Combine Force, Alpha 2. The portal storms raged across the earth, spreading Zen life forms, causing the people to move into cities for protection. Portal storms Zen. Wait a minute. These portal storms attracted an alien empire known as the Combine that defeated almost all armed forces in the nation of Earth in only 7 hours. It was after this that Dr. Wallace Breen... Oh, okay, this is a Half-Life scenario. Half-Life 2. Got it. All right. Negotiated surrender on behalf of the United Nations, saving the survivors at the cost of their freedom. Breen was appointed ruler of Earth, but remains under the control of the Combine. Wait a minute, I just realized, if this is a Half-Life scenario, then in honor of Gordon Freeman, I should just be silent for the rest of this video, right? I think that's what I should do. I'll let you read. This is kind of boring, right? Not just me. Okay, let's do something different. It's a Nurex worm. We're going to be playing as the Combine. The 7-hour war. War between the Combine and the governments of Earth has started, and yet somehow, I'm willing to bet that this is going to take months or years. You are Dr. Breen. Make your army stronger, then make your citadels and defenses around the world. Okay. The Combine begins in the USA. It's infected its first human. Hooray! Let's go to the transmissions. What do we got? Target the governments. Let the game begins. The game begins? Okay, we'll pick it up. Half-Life symbol. Hooray! Reference. Blah, 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 blah. Where's Half-Life 3? Target the Zen creatures. Combine now killing Zen creatures. If you evolve this trait, increase infectivity. I mean, it's only 2 DNA, so yeah, I guess we go for that. Disquice. Able to disquice while in a ship or a boat. Increase infectivity on sea transmission. On sea transmit. Okay, sure, why not? Droship. A support synth that drops down Combine soldiers and other types of synth, increases infectivity on air transmission. Droship. Okay. Symptoms. We have Combine synth. The first synth created by the Combines. They can teleport behind enemy front lines, but not deadly. No, they're soldiers that just teleport around and scare you and give you a little jump scare, and then they just laugh at you, and then you kill them. Because they're not deadly at all. That makes sense. Combine assassin. Combine assassins have high agility and can dodge attacks. Metro Police. Patrol and captured cities and make the citizens behave and obey the Combines. And Scanner. Scanner can flash a light in enemies' eyes that make them almost blind. Also forget things that happened before and erase their memories because this is also Men in Black. There you go. Abilities. We have Armored Jacket to withstand cold temperatures. We have Synthetic Fiber to change their skins and withstand hot temperatures. And Armored Gauntlet. Combine has hardened armor to attack wealthy countries. And then lastly, we have orders. Make Combines fly to a target country and take over that country. Well, that sounds all good. Okay, so if we're starting off in the United States, and we're going to want to get some drug resistance pretty early on, because otherwise this is not going to work out well for me. Emergency broadcast. All civilians must evacuate immediately. Bring food, water, vehicle, and medical supplies. So that we can kill all of you. I don't know. Or else you'll die and we won't let you into the refugee camp. I don't know. It's been absolutely forever since I've had anything to do with Half-Life. I probably should look it up again sometime because it's a pretty good series of games, but yeah, I don't know. It's been a long dang time. The only interactions I've had in the last few years with Half-Life has to do with the Freeman's Mind YouTube channel, which if you guys haven't heard of that, I highly recommend you check it out. It's pretty amusing. It's a guy who basically plays Half-Life, you know, with cheat modes on. It's all kind of a bit more scripted and story-like. But since Gordon Freeman is just silent the entire time, he's narrating everything that Freeman's thinking, and he's a bit of a sociopath. It's hilarious. My wife introduced me to that. I highly recommend it. Do yourself a treat and go and watch the Freeman's Mind series by Accursed Farms. Do it. But don't watch it on Machinima, okay? I'm pretty sure that they used to have like an agreement with Machinima, and that's where it was getting uploaded, and eventually that kind of broke down, and they kept uploading their stuff on their channel, Accursed Farms. But I think Machinima straight up kept stealing the episodes. So don't give Machinima any money, okay? Don't do that. Machinima doesn't deserve your love. Just go to Accursed Farms and watch it. You won't regret it. It's a pretty fun series. Highly recommend. Festival of Love in Canada. That makes sense for all the good that it's going to do with the Combines. So Half-Life 2, let me think. Half-Life 2 had Dr. Breen as, like, the commander-in-chief of this, like, new Federation of Earth kind of thing, right? But the synthetics, multi-dimensional empire of the Combines? Gosh, I don't remember much about it, honestly. It's been a long, long dang time since I've had anything to do with that. Pretty good game, though. Pretty good game. When's Half-Life 3 coming out? It's just an obligatory statement. You have to make it. Okay. Extreme bioaerosol, mix of droship and duiskois. Okay. So that's all the transmissions we've got? Doesn't feel like a lot. Okay, can I pick up the orders for the Nurex worm? Let's go ahead and pick that up. Where do we want to go? We're already in Saudi Arabia. We could go to some islands. Let's go ahead and go to Greenland and get that ball a-rolling. Thank you. New minor disease is spreading. So this was supposed to be a 7-hour war. It has lasted a long time, though. It has been months. Months of war. But I guess time is relative? Oh, wait, why did I go to Australia? We're already infected there. Never mind. Yeah, time is relative. So I guess in the Combines side of things, this is only 7 hours. But to us humans, it's lasting for freaking ever. I don't know. I'm trying to find a way to make it make some sense. Okay, guys? Wow. That drug resistance went a long dang way. Let's go to Madagascar next. Grab some cold resistance. Okay, so for symptoms, if we already have Metro Police, that leads to Combine Soldier, used to attack and defend a building. I guess we could go for the scanner. A bit of severity is not the worst thing in the world. Assassin, maybe? I mean, here's the thing. These are symptoms that give me plenty of severity, but they don't give me any more infectivity. Are we going to get any more? It doesn't look like it. Youch. That kind of sucks, actually. So severity is a good thing, right? Severity gives you a lot more DNA from your red bubbles as you go. Gives you a lot more gas. That's not so bad. And if we were playing as, let's say, the Necroa virus, it would be extra helpful because that helps the infectivity of the zombies, or at least the effectiveness of them. But with a Nurex worm, severity, yeah, okay, great, I get more DNA, but it also means that they're going to start working on the cure more. So, how does that really help me? I would like to see a bit more infectivity, please. Thank you. That said, we actually are spreading relatively quickly, and I have to think that the extra drug resistance is going a long way to help with that. We could go for the synthetic fiber. That unlocks SWAT suit. Upgrades Combine and synth armor to survive in the Holton Cot climates. It's only 5 points. Heck yes, I'll pick that up. Abso-frickin-lutely. What else we got? Morocco and Afghanistan. Afghanistan's holding on me? That never happens. Huh. Okay, so I guess we need to get some lethality now. If we're going to make this work. Let's see if we can find some. Synth leads to the Cremator. A Combine Pyro. All right. Combine Super Soldier. Taller than a human and use their E-rifle to kill enemies. Good lord, a little bit of spell check really would have gone a long way here. I mean, I know that people don't like it when I'm just being a grammar Nazi and all that, but for real, if you want a scenario to look professional, it's like a resume, okay? You write some with some good grammar and spelling. Something. It helps. It really does. Disturbing reports of Combine. Combine Guard. Heavy metal synth that can use a cannon to wipe out enemy front lines. I mean, I'm just going to keep going down this path because I think that's where I'm going to get the most lethality. Also, please hit critical mass in, there we go, in China so that I can get more DNA. Thank you. 42% on the cure. They're going pretty quick. I need to kill people faster, please. More people must die, but the whole world is pretty much infected, so it all comes down to lethality at this point. We could go for the Strider. Giant synth that can kill anything in its way. Sure, okay, that's a lot of lethality. Advisor. A powerful being that have telekinesis power. Advisor are a powerful being. Okay, but they're weak. A powerful being that is weak. That would seem like an oxymoron to most of you, but no, to this refined author, we know full well that the advisors are absolutely frail and weak, but super powerful somehow. Glass cannons. That is the terminology that we tend to use. Let's go for it. Maximum lethality. And the world is instantly dead. Well, I guess that makes a lot of sense. Okay, so 559 days, we have 41,500 points, 2 stars. I mean, I like to see a good Half-Life scenario as much as the next guy. This one felt a tiny bit generic to me. I guess it's okay to just have a bunch of different, like, versions of the soldiers and stuff and symptoms. Mostly, I'm not thinking in terms of, the theme is bad. It's not so much that as much as I'm just trying to think through the balancing. I would definitely include a bit more infectivity in your symptoms and give you more of a reason to keep doing that. It does seem to be that the author must have scaled back the resistances on some of these countries in order to make it more balanced, which I appreciate, because if you're only going to give me a tiny bit of infectivity throughout the entirety of the scenario, then yes, you do need to do something to rebalance that. Seems like they did, but I would say you could probably accomplish the same thing by just having more creative options in the transmissions and making the symptoms actually help, like, spread a little bit. I mean, remember, this is a war, and the whole point is that we're spreading and taking over cities. So if soldiers are marching into cities and taking over places, then that makes sense they would have infectivity, not severity. I'm just saying it just sort of makes more sense to me to do it that way. Otherwise, it's not really a bad scenario, so I'll say it's pretty decent. Just a little bit of improvement here and there, and also please use some spell check. It really does go a long way to make a scenario look more professional. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If so, then be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.